That's why I'm so crazy about iPhones and smartphones. I'm the rabbi that doesn't have the smartphone. I was by a Satmar wedding, and the girl was one of my girls, who Baruch Hashem turned around. I always tell the girls, I want to be an aide. First of all, I have to do tshuva. So automatically I have to do tshuva that day. Second of all, the Kedushin is not a Kedushin without an aid. Without the Shever Brachas, the Kedushin is the Kedushin. Without the Eidim, and they're not kosher Eidim, there's no Kedushin. But the reason I want to be an aid is because when he puts the ring on her finger, the two Eidim say, Mikudeshes. What a neidik of art for a Rebbe to say on a girl that went through all those struggles, to say in public, Mikudeshes, you are holy. So I told all my girls, I don't want no brachas, I don't want to read the ksuva, I don't know how to read the ksuva. I'm in Williamsburg. The person who's running the chuppah comes over to me, he says, I'm really sorry. I'm like, what did I do? He says, she asked that you should be a witness, an aide, but the Satmar Rebbe, we have a rule that if you have a smartphone, you can't be an aide by the wedding. I said, psh, I like that rule. He says, so we'll give you a bracha. I'm like, do you know my name? He goes, no, I don't know your name. I said, my name is Rabbi Zecharia Wallerstein. I guess you don't listen to Torah anytime. So if there's one guy that doesn't have a smartphone, it's me. He almost he almost fell on the floor. Like, what? He says, I took out my flip phone. I showed it to him. He says, you're the only guy in Flatbush that has a flip phone. So my biggest complaint, this is my flip phone in case you don't believe me. You're wondering where the other one is, right? Okay. So the reason that I'm so against the smartphone, even if you use it for business or whatever you use it for, the excuse that they use it, is that what it takes away from you, forget about Baruch Hashem, you have filters. You're not looking at anything you shouldn't. Different subject. Because once you walk into a room that has things in it that you shouldn't see, there's a Gemara where a guy walked through a bathhouse of women with his eyes closed. Through the house. He walked right through the middle. He could have opened his eyes. He could have seen terrible things. And when he came through, so the Tanam that was sitting there said, Russia, Russia, Russia. That's why he called him a Russia. He kept his eyes closed. No, you did. He could have gone around. Even though you kept your eyes closed. Tzaddik! What a tzaddik! No, you could have gone around. So it's a separate subject, but the time part of it, I just spoke about this. The time, the amount of time you're on your phone. You want to be scared? Call Verizon, whatever you have, and ask them, how many minutes did I use last year? It's going to mamish flip you out. What? I didn't even know I had that many minutes in a year. The time, because time is life. Time is potential. And the Mishnah says, 1 second of Maisim Tovim and Gemilas Chesed in this world is worth more than the next world. And the Satan created a piece of metal that you are stepping out of the other world and spending all your time on it.